After you build that list, you're not prejudging those people. What I recommend you do is categorize your list of people. Make a list of people at a distance. So you should have two types of lists. You should have people that are local. That means within a 3-hour drive. That's local. Forget this cross-town stuff. When I was in network marketing, anybody who was in 3-4 hours, we go show the plan to them for a one-on-one. A one-on-one. And we go across town here in Houston, 45 miles, and we're like, man, I got to go way over there to show them the plan. I'll just put them on the website. Now, I'm not saying you can't do that. You know, network marketing in this industry here and technology has made it a lot simpler for us to process more people. But I'm talking about your initial list. Guys, when you handle your initial list properly, you can set yourself up to be financially independent, in my opinion. Okay. You have that list of people. Make a list of people that are local. Make a list of people that are at a distance. How many of you know people that are outside of 3 hours from where you live? Keep your hands up if you put all of them on your list. Hands going down kind of slow. I'm going to be the last liar. Okay, good. We got 2 people here that have put all of them on their list. Okay? And so, guys, I mean, you know people, why not have let me share something with you. Why not have a business outside of where you live? Guys, if we got 22 powertrains that's coming up. Wouldn't it be awesome to have people in your group at all 22 of them getting trained by somebody else other than you? See, that's what smart business people think of. You got 22 people, 22 different power trainings that's going to take place by people who are making 6 figures or more in this business. It would be incredible. And my goal is to fill up and have more people at any power training than anybody else in the organization, in the company. You follow what I'm saying? And so guess what? All of you know people right now outside of this area. This is the key thing that you don't understand. The people that you know outside of this area know other people in areas that you don't know. That's why the income and the resources are unlimited in this business. So now you build that list. You make that list long. You make that list strong. You don't prejudge. You make a local list. You make a long distance list. Then this is what you want to do. You want to categorize it in 4 different categories. Categorize your list in 4 different categories. If I had a board, I'd draw it out for you up here. I call it a 4-checker. The 4 checks. And what I do is this. By each person's name, I'm going to have 4 little boxes next to their name. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to categorize those people. Well, what do you mean categorize them? I'm going to say, okay, does this person right here, do they have influence? Do they work in an atmosphere where they have influence with people? Now, let me share something with you. You say, well, that may not be so important. I want you to look at the top income earners in this country. Look at Brad. Look at Susan. Look at Ron. Brad Hager was in sales before he got started in this industry. Did he have influence with people? Absolutely. Susan Walsh, hairdresser. Did she meet people and have influence with them? Yes. Absolutely. Ron Goles, advertising. He owned his own advertising firm. Did he have influence with people? A whole bunch of influence with people. People with influence is very important to have on your list. That's why I say a window on my list is worth more than a company giving me $100,000. I'm going to show you how to turn that asset, or the monetary equivalent of $100,000. Now, do they have influence? Is this person a self-starter? How many of y'all think Brad's a self-starter? Or how many of y'all think Brad needs help? You know, his upline had to call him. Hey, man, you call your people yet? You coming to the meeting? Coming to the business briefing? Coming to training? No, he's a self-starter. How many of y'all think that, Brad had to call Susan all the time and say, hey, Susan, listen, there's a power training. You need to get registered for it. Or is she a self-starter? She's a self-starter. She was a self-starter before she started making all this money. That's why she made it in a shorter period of time than other people, because you have to unlearn being not a self-starter, and you have to now learn to become a self-starter, and then your income comes. You don't just go from where you are to income. You have to go through a process of change. So I want to start with those people who have those type of characteristics. Now, third is this person coachable, teachable, and trainable? Now, if they have an ego that's out of whack, typically I don't even like them. I don't even want them on my list. But I'll put them on there anyway. They may go out and lead me to somebody else who doesn't have an ego, and they'll quit, and I'll be able to build and work with those people. It's already happened in my business before as well. For some reason, those people just find a way to weed themselves out. Now, is this person a self-starter? Does this person have influence? Are they teachable, coachable, and trainable? And the fourth check is, are they financially able to get started in the business today? And you know there's several different levels that a person can get started. Now, if they're not financially able, do you take them off your list? No. What I'm saying is now you have 4 different categories of people. And what I do is I take that list and I go down that list and I put check marks by each person's name. Does this person have influence? Yes. Is this person right here self-starter? Yes. This person coachable, teachable, and trainable? Yeah. This person financially able to get started in the business? From my opinion, yes. Is a 4 checker. And now what you'll find is this here. Out of a list of 100 people, typically, remember, you associate with people who are like you. And what you do is this here. If your self-image can handle it, have somebody else, like your upline, evaluate whether you're a 4 checker, 3 checker, or 2 checker, and it's okay. Typically, that's the largest percentage of people that you're going to have on your list. Now, you take that list of people that you've got, and you get with your support member, your support team, your upline. Here are my list of resources. Here's my multi-million-dollar business, the foundation for my multi-million-dollar business. So you've got that list. You made it long. You're not prejudging people. You're not making a decision beforehand on whether they can build a business or not. They're making that decision themselves. You've categorized them. You got a local list. You got a long-distance list. And now you are ready to get started. See, you're focused now. You got to listen. You're focused. You got purpose. Don't put names on a list just because somebody said it. Put names on a list with a purpose. Now what your purpose is to sift and sort through that list, and we're going to talk about how to invite the invitation process. This is getting more exciting by the minute. Now is the perfect time to categorize the first 20 people